system for initial licensing and license renewal of teachers is on the drawing board. Ladies and gentlemen, how many of you remember the common entrance? I see my crowd already, common entrance, not SEA, you know, all of these who did common entrance. Put up your hand. I remember when I did the common entrance exam, and I'm going to tell my age now, it was only the second time that the school I passed for would open its doors to children who could never have afforded to go there if it were not for the PNM government paying hefty school fees. And I got a scholarship too, $24 a year. Today, free secondary education is like the air you breathe. It's there, it's a right. We've all come to take that for granted, like free books at the core of our curriculum. Ladies and gentlemen, the truly revolutionary shift of the ministry has been the policy to move and create opportunities to ensure inclusive development of new systems and processes, the strengthening of the skills of the human capital during the reformed ministry, driving the reformed Ministry of Education so that it can effectively navigate and sustain a modern education system. Ladies and gentlemen, I've tried to give you some sense of the major policies of the Ministry of Education. These policies drive the ministry's strategic goals. We focus on the schools to enhance all aspects of the delivery of the system. We are changing the ministry. We are involving the community, all those NGOs and PTAs, to help with after-school programs and lectures and peace promotion initiatives, involving them in a participatory approach which recognizes the role of all partners in education. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the thinking behind our vision of education from nursery to tertiary. But this nursery to tertiary thing could get a little out of hand sometimes. I have to confess to you that I'm from Tunapuna, and I went to school from preschool to primary to secondary to university, and I ain't seen town yet. First time I went in town was when I went to teach at Queen's Royal College. Ladies and gentlemen, in closing, I want to let you know that the Ministry of Education is committed to the pursuit of these goals, as they will lead us to develop a seamless, self-renewing, high-quality education system and everything else that we wanted to do. I thank you for the opportunity to share these aspects of the national policy on education. But I have one last thought to leave with you. Do not leave it all to the teachers. None of this is possible without the parents and those who stand in their place. We can achieve nothing without the commitment of the parents, the village. They say it takes a village to raise a child, and that is true. As a government, we can make so much available, but it is up to you, the adults, to make sure your children get an education, that they make full use of the opportunities and the facilities that we have put in place for them. Only you can do that by getting involved, by being there for them, by showing them that you care. Homework means just that. Homework, it's your home, so it's also your work. Thank you, and you know, now you know. Don't say I didn't tell you. Good night, ladies and gentlemen. Gendre jim jim jum jana na 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 nazar jana na 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 nazar chaturang ko gairs rang ko sunaunga main chaturang ko gairs rang ko sunaunga main Gendre jim jim jum.
Ladies and gentlemen of Arima, I noticed the rapt attention with which you listened to the lecture delivered, this political education delivered by none other than our own Minister of Education. Let's hear it one more time for a Member of Parliament for Tunapuna, the Honorable Esther. And once again, we say a special good evening to our listeners live on Radio I 95.5 and those wonderful people all across the globe tuning in virtually in cyberspace on www.pnm.org.tt. We say welcome to Trinidad and Tobago, welcome to the College of the Arima Promenade. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, up next, we have a special performance done by the Eastern Youth Chorale along with its members, its partner company, Eastern Hands. Performing the prayer, PNM Arima Youth League member, Mr. John Thomas and Miss Rosanna Hernandez.
And watch us where we go, and help us to be wise in times when we don't know. Let this be our prayer when we lose our way. To a place, guide us with your grace to a place where we'll be safe.
La luce che tu dai,
I pray you'll find your light
and
hold it in our heart.
Ricordarci,
stars go out each night.
L'eterna stella sei.
Remind us where you are.
Nella mia preghiera.
Let this be our prayer.
Quanta fede che
when the shadows fill our days.
Us to a place.
Guide us with your grace.
Guide us with your grace. Give us faith so we'll be safe. Soon
worlds where pain and sorrow will be ended.
And
watch us from above. We hope it so will find another soul to love. Let this be your prayer. Let this be your prayer.
Just like every child.
Just like every child. To find a place, guide us with your grace, give us faith so we